Hey there, folks. This is David on David's Brain. Welcome back to our ongoing Let's Play of the Metaphor ReFantazio demo for the PS5. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, and contribute to my Patreon. Links in the description at the bottom. And yes, we're finally back at Grand Trad. After, last time, we actually managed to go and take out that friggin' dragon and got this absolutely beautiful beast of a sword. Yeah, totally worth it. Yeah, Dragon's Indignation. And we still have the means to go and purify it, so... Hold on, just making sure that we have everything. Alright, cool. Alright, anyways...
Isn't that...
compared to that big boulevard we came from, this street's pretty dreary. But the Hushed Honeybee Inn should be nearby. Oh yeah, we gotta go and find this Hushed Honeybee Inn.
Isn't that...
Yeah. I'll find the Hushed Honeybee Inn, and let's see, talk with Grius and figure out our next move. Can't wait to actually get some rest for once. Alright, so let's see here.
Do you need something?
The Hushed Honeybee Inn? Only bad sorts of folk in there, you know. Well, go at your own risk. I won't stop you. You know the narrow alley behind the stairs, narrow alley behind the right side of the gallows? You go down that, and there'll be some stairs. It's at the end of the way. Thanks. Alright, well, might as well see what's going on here. When will the next execution be? Oh, I can't wait. The last Nina was a sight to behold. That's not often you get to see such pathetic cowering. Yeah, so... I hate this town. I hate everyone in it, and I want it all to burn. And... oh boy, this guy's got a portrait, so he's important. That accursed landlord. Told him my mother comes tomorrow and he still springs on this work on me. Hey you, fancy a riddle? Where is one sure to find the kind-hearted in this country? Here?
That's right.
Indeed. More precisely, up on those gallows there. Good one. Yes, the people hanging there are good, virtuous people. A true villain never faces judgment, no matter the crimes. Okay, you're just being too real right now. Please stop that, Mr. Bowler Hat Man.
Well...
by the way, you're not from the capital, are you? What brings you to this cesspool of a city? An inn on Sunshade Row.
yeah.
Ah, the Honeybee. What business might one have there? Yeah, again, the guy's got a portrait, so that tells me he's important, so... well, you know...
Got a moment?
yeah, no, I could go exploring, jeez. That narrow alleyway, right side of the gallows.
Alright then.
Okay, so I just go down here and... first time we came here, there was a hanging here. It was an awful thing to witness. Yeah, hell of a first impression.
Idiot peasants.
Onto my sight, filthy little elder!
Come on.
Someone shine from upstairs! But don't let it get to you, you haven't done anything wrong. Yeah, whatever. Glomhall. If it's an igniter shot, they're doing a good job disguising it. Either way, we need to be elsewhere right now. An underground igniter, developer, eh? Could take advantage of that later. Don't look at me, damn elder. Hey, well, I've got myself a decent view from up here, so,
The street looks pretty rough.
well, we're rougher, so...
Watch out for pickpockets. You can bet they'll all see you as an easy mark.
What is it? Hey, you there!
What are you doing here? Is that your place for a guy your stature? Hold on. An elder. Oh, see, so that's why. I got business at the Hushed Honeybee. Is that right? I'm on prime, mate, for both our sakes. We know how hard it is being put through the ringer, too. Sorry about picking a fight with you. Well, I guess there's a diamond in the rough everywhere you look, I guess, so... Ah, Grius. Oh, Grius! We heard all the soldiers of the folk got annihilated, but not you. I see, but... we heard all the soldiers of the folk got annihilated, but not you, I see, you stubborn old bastard. About that. Aye, don't you worry. Nearly all the sunshine rose with your dead. None of us here will go running our mouths now. Alright, yeah, so... Yeah, well, apparently the people is little alley Grius.
This place.
This is the Hushed Honeybee Inn.
Got it.
Finally, a place to get a proper rest. Something good's cooking too. I can smell it. Let's hurry inside.
You're back.
Papa, welcome home.
Oh!
Well, hello, my Maria. I trust you've been staying out of trouble. These are, well, new recruits. Just enlisted.
So young. It's good to meet you. I'm Fabienne. This inn is my business and my home. Manners, Maria.
Welcome.
Hey, I'm wasting away over here. Where's my order?
Maria, could you handle that?
Yes, right away.
You're back sooner than I thought. Something happened.
Something bad. Barely any survivors.
I see.
I didn't know Grius had a daughter.
I know I've already asked so much of you, but would you mind looking after Maria a little while longer?
Of course. It wouldn't be the honeybee without her. Now, as for the rest of you, after braving the frontiers with this curmudgeon, I'm sure you would welcome a warm supper.
Once we're done, we'll head upstairs.
Will do. Hey.
It's so good.
Oh, spicy. I can't feel my tongue.
Oh, suck it up.
Pipe down and eat, boy.
That was delicious, especially the meat. I wasn't expecting it to have such a kick, but it grows on you fast.
Red grass roasted beedow. Bird meat. One of her hometown specialities. She's risked a lot to shelter me and to help the resistance. I owe her more than I can say.
You said we were short-handed, but are we really the only ones?
I know we've plenty of independent agents fighting in their own ways, but it seems none could avail themselves to us, which means we're the only ones who can do this.
Perfect.
Still killing Luis. That's not going to be an easy feat.
Hey, that just means we're gonna get all the credit.
Fill us in.
Midway through the funeral, in broad daylight. That's insane.
Well,
It's risky, to be sure, but we'll never find a better chance at confronting the man directly. Don't worry. I'll be the only one getting close to him. I'll need you to draw Luis's attention from a different location. All I need is an opening. And don't rely on your fancy powers for this, all right? It'll attract too much attention. Killing a man and slaying a beast are two very different things. This is all I need.
You're joking. You and that kitchen knife against an archmage. Isn't there anything we can do to help?
No, you'll just get in the way. Besides, this kitchen knife can slit his throat like the swine he is. A fast kill, if not a clean one. It's nothing I've not done before. Give me my opening, and the man's dead.
well, a bad plan's better than no plan, so...
All right. Not much of a choice, I suppose.
One last thing. Keep Maria company a while, would you? The girl gets lonely on her own.
Aren't you at least going to tuck her in?
You've got to prepare tonight. Too much still needs doing. And best that it's done as far from her as possible.
And there's his fatherly side, I suppose. Sorry, but I'm going to bed early. I need a full night's rest if I don't want to be a liability.
Well, we've all been short on time to ourselves, but I'd feel bad leaving Maria all alone. Shall we go check in on her, at least?
Yeah, at the very least.
Look at that.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, the Hushed Honeybee Inn. A tavern and inn located in the backstreets of Grand Stride, managed by a proprietor named Fabian and acts as Grius' secret base of operations. The first floor is known to be an unofficial meeting place for minority tribes to gather and exchange information. Fabian is generally aware of Grius' covert operations and occasionally even lends her cooperation. At the tavern, Fabian prepares delightful dishes from her hometown and her food is highly popular. Let's see. For example, red grass roasted beetle. Which honestly kind of looks like potatoes and like potatoes and tomatoes. Let's see. A culinary specialty for the hometown of Fabian, hostess of the Hushed Honeybee Inn. Roasted with zesty spices and red grass herbs, the aromatic poultry dish is supposedly so addictive one bite will make you crave it for life. Many customers frequent the honeybee to indulge in this meal alone, a hidden gem of Sunshade Row. So yeah, she's basically got the kernels, 11 herbs, and spices. Alright. And Maria. Alright, Shadow, hold on. Let's see. Maria Elise. Alcise. Grius' daughter, part Prologue, part Ishkat. Part Prologue, part Ishkia. Ishkia? She lives at the Hushed Honeybee Inn in Grand Stride, where Fabian takes care of her. A cheerful and lovable girl, she helps out in the inn at night and is often discriminated against for being half-blood, resulting in a lack of friends her own age. Of course. And Fabian Volpes, proprietress of the Hushed Honeybee Inn, a tavern and inn located in the back streets of Grand Stride. A beautiful Peripus woman of good character. She has a common-law marriage with Grius and thinks of his child Maria as her own. So... I'm guessing that Maria's mother died some time ago. Well, I'm sensing there's a bit of a story to dig up there.
Hey!
Grius isn't around to do it, so let's go talk to Maria. I bet she's pretty lonely now, after all.
Hey.
After nothing but the hot and grind of campsites, I'm looking forward to sleeping tonight. You can handle Grius' daughter, can't you? Yep. Let's see, guest room. It doesn't look like it's a guest room. I thought she'd be in her room, but... there she is. Fabian?
Please enjoy your stay.
Grius and I go some ways back. Please, make yourselves at home. Thank you. Thanks for the hospitality.
Did you need something?
Nothing in particular.
Nothing in particular.
You're here for no reason. Oh, I just remembered. Papa said you have a strange book, and that I should ask to see it. You like books, huh? Well, I haven't ever seen one before, so I was wondering what they're like.
Alright. Want to read it together?
Want to read it together?
Really? Oh, but I still have work to do.
Don't worry, Maria. I can handle this crowd. You have fun reading upstairs.
Really?
Yes. You did a very good job today.
Let's read then. There's so many pictures. Are all books like this? Miss Fabienne taught me how to read a little. She said it helps with keeping the inn running.
Huh. It's pretty impressive there.
That's pretty impressive that you know how to read.
Well, I can't do lots of hard words, but I like learning new ones.
Not what I meant, but sure.
Plus, I like when people say I'm clever, so I've got to work really, really hard. Papa always says not to go into his room, so I wait for him a lot. I'm good at waiting.
You're a strong kid, but don't let anybody tell you different.
You're a strong girl, Maria.
I know Papa's always busy with work, but I'm happy when he comes home. Thank you. It was fun talking to you.
No problem.
Let's do this again sometime.
Really? You don't mind talking to me? Then it's a promise. You're helping Papa with his job, aren't you? So, be safe. I've heard his job can be really dangerous.
She must be feeling anxious herself, but she's still concerned from the bottom of her heart about our safety. Oh, look, we got ourselves another partner.
Pure-hearted maiden, Maria. Within her dwells the virtue of the healer. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Thank you.
Alright, so we finally got ourselves a healer. I mean, yeah, sure, the Seeker is a jack of all trades, but yeah, definitely one for dedicated healing would probably be a little bit beneficial. And the heroic embodiment of the healer.
I wonder if Papa will stay for longer this time. It'd be sad if he had to leave right away.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll ask him to stay.
Okay. I think I'll try to read a little bit more, and then I'll go find Miss Fabian and go to bed. Alright, I'll try to read this part now. In this country, the something king hears the voices of the city and protects their way of life. What's this say?
Society's purpose is to protect its citizens. This is a basic principle of this utopia. All are equal, all live in safety, and the rich and poor are as one, with no gaps, no conflict. All are friends, deserving of help. Basically, it's a place where there's no fighting, and everyone always gets along.
Yeah, and there's no violence or war or traffic accidents.
Wow. Where is this place? No one gets left alone there, right? I wish I could go. Can I read a little more?
We're probably not going to bed anytime soon.
Probably not.
As dawn breaks, so begins the procession to the Grand Cathedral.
Alright, well, they gave us the healer, so odds are good we're going to need
The
it.
King's casket has left the castle. The procession will take the main streets to its destination, the Grand Cathedral. I'll have you blend in with the guards posted there. On my mark, you'll create a distraction. Draw Luis's attention.
What, with the soldiers? But our uniforms are...
I had Fabienne patch them up.
In the state they were in? That must have taken all night. Let me see.
Thanks for keeping Maria company yesterday. I'd appreciate if it wasn't the last time.
Don't worry, I can keep up.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I appreciate it. The girl just has trouble making friends is all. We're going to split up as soon as we leave. At the Grand Cathedral, we'll pose as guards to cause a commotion. I leave the rest to you.
I'll see to everything here, don't worry.
Papa?
I'll be back tonight. Be a good girl while I'm gone, eh?
Don't worry, we'll be sure to read some more when we get back.
We can read a little more from my book, all right?
Really?
Once we're back, let's all have dinner together.
Yes, please.
Be careful.
See you soon.
Bye-bye, boys! Have fun storming the castle!
Once it's over, we'll regroup back here at night. I'm counting on you.
We'll do our best. Right then. Let's get ourselves ready, then head for the Grand Cathedral.
Alright, should be two. Let's see. Locations of facilities.
Let's go.
To get to the Grand Cathedral, we gotta go head down on San Lumeo Street, then turn right when we get to the square in front of the gallows. There should be some shops selling weapons or armor on our way, so let's stop by. If you can't find them, your map should help. Regolith Grand Cathedral. An enormous cathedral built in the royal capital around the time Sanctism was established as a state religion. The largest structure in the entire kingdom, it boasts a scale far surpassing any other Sanctus construction. The land on which it was built was the former cemetery for the Ukrainian royal family. As the highest point of the building soars past the palace by a wide margin. Many feel the comparative grandeur of the cathedral implies that the authority of Sanctism exceeds that of the royal family, which has nettled more than a few older citizens. Yeah, no, the subtext of that is pretty damn clear.
That reminds me.
I wonder if the funeral will be packed with the country's aristocrats.
At last.
It's almost time. Let's stay focused.
It's time.
Time's finally come, huh? Are you ready? Let's head to the Relic of Grand Cathedral. Alright. Let's see if we can scrounge up some supplies. Today's a royal funeral. The king is really gone. Well, balls about God too. I'll have to throw my own royal funeral.
What?
Oh, he reeks. What's with this guy? We can't go this way, so let's steer clear. And block off one of the shops. Thank you. Oh.
Huh.
I don't know why, but I can sense Morse presence over there. Well, we did unlock a new archetype through Maria, so it makes sense he'd show up. Does this mean this place is peaceful enough that you can connect to Academia? Come to think of it, I did find a new power. I should go to Academia when I can. And again, they gave us a new power, so odds are good that we're gonna need it.
That reminds me.
Rumor has it this store only operates at night. Maybe we should check it out sometime when we're free. Oh, of course, thanks.
I'm out of ideas.
Alright, well, hey there, buddy.
Where was I?
Feel Morse presence. Just gonna chill for a second here.
Well.
I sense the presence of a new archetype. Might I see them if you have a mind to show me? Oh, by all means. Hello, kitty.
Here, kitty.
Oh.
Look at his face. It's like he knows he's cute. Yeah, that's right. I'm as cute as a button. And that means I can get you suckers to get me anything I want.
Adieu.
Ah, thank you for coming. You seem to be walking your own path, as I expected you would. Splendid.
Well then.
I realize this is sudden, but there's something I want to ask of you regarding the power you are all gifted with. About archetypes. I have a task I'd like you to undertake.
What?
What do you mean by task? Well, he means a side quest. Don't you speak RPG? To stand fearless in the face of change. That may not only alter your form, but reveal the heroic qualities you embody. That, indeed, is the truth of archetypes. The heroes of our kingdom's history all show glimpses of such power, though not to the extent you have. Yet now their tales are largely forgotten, fables in obscurity.
That means...
A hero standing alone is no hero at all, but a simple dissenter. Without the support of others, their ideals are soon buried beneath history's weight, and their lives go unnoticed. The same holds true for archetypes. An archetype will only reach their ultimate power once you attain and unite many heroic embodiments. If you can achieve this, my dream too shall be fulfilled. And in this way, I'm sure we can take the first step towards the ideal world I described in my novel.
Because you see...
Researching this power is vital for me as well. For our first task, I'd like you to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the healer. I'm certain the task will be a fruitful opportunity for you to hone what draws others to you. That is to say, your outwardly royal virtue.
This one's important.
Let's see. To nurture the strength I'll need to challenge Louise the Archmage, I should raise the healer archetype to rank 10. Alright. Increases imagination and...
Please.
You need but complete your task and speak to me. That act alone will grant me boundless understanding. Why exactly are you helping me?
Why?
Why are you going to such lengths to help me? I already told you. Call it a personal wish and an opportunity for mutual benefit.
Yes, that's right.
A confrontation with your nemesis is inevitable, is it not? For all your plans and devices, one day you will have to face and defeat Count Louis.
But for that...
To that end, you must seek to awaken new and stronger archetypes, and research the way their powers complement each other. Chance encounters often spur a hero to grow, and indeed change the very world around them. As we share a fantasy of ideals, surely I too will share in this growth.
This research.
And when that happens, my memories may gradually return. The king's seal upon them may fade. So yeah, we learn more about the archetypes, and you hopefully learn to undo the king's seal and get your memories back. Sounds fair. Such is where this place is, and why the king can find me here. Through research, you gain more power, and I regain my memories, and ultimately, we reach the utopia I dream of. A mutually beneficial agreement, no? Already, your efforts have done much for my research. Now, there is more I can do to assist you.
How delightful.
If an archetype has learned a skill, I can make it inheritable by other archetypes. I can show you whenever you'd like. In this way, your encounters with others will become a source of even greater strength.
Regards.
Let us face these hardships together. I have high hopes for your future endeavors. So a little skill mix and match, eh?
Welcome.
Unlocking skills in academia. Skill inheritance is now available. You can now spend mag to unlock previously learned skills to get to other archetypes. You can do individually set skills each archetype inherits. Oh, 1,000 mag. Oh boy. That's a bit of a tall order. Let's see. It recovers HP each time a support attack lands in overworld combat. And Hama. Let's see. Well, if the healer's got light skills, that may be needed. Let's see. Medea, Patra, Takunda. Well, then again, right now, the warrior skills aren't exactly complementary with, like, the healer seeker. Actually, the only seeker skill I can see are working as Tarukaja, but then again, don't have that yet.
I see.
Let's see, the healer. The origin healer archetype. Skilled at restoring health and dispelling status ailments. The healer can also use light magic for attacks. However, one should take caution exposing its fragile defense and multiple weaknesses to the enemy. Yeah, wait to strike attacks in darkness.
I've been waiting.
Well, I'll give the mage wind magic now because I definitely want full elemental coverage.
What's this? I have a few skills.
What would you care to know?
Ah, there's the new one. Looks like research documents about the healer. In times of yore, there lived heroes who healed all who looked to them for succor, regardless of birth. Their souls together form the power of the healer. Among them, the adept who walks the path of salvation are dubbed the cleric, and the elite guardian of all things holy are dubbed the savior. The healer archetype is not only peerless in its healing and purification on the battlefield, but is a master of offensive light magic as well. But in choosing to heal, one must sacrifice the strength to harm, or the resilience to act as shield. Let no healer forget this truth. So this archetype is a supporting role with great healing magic and some offensive light magic, but otherwise it's pretty fragile. Let's see. Let's see. Moore gives Orpheus the task of cultivating the healer in order to study the various archetypes that have been made available for Morpheus' allies awakening to their powers. Let's see. Maria. Grius' daughter living with Fabian, the innkeep. Emotionally observant and sensitive, she tends not to voice her mind. Let's see. Maria reads with Morpheus. Though lonely, she doesn't want to get in the way of her father's work, a wish reflecting her kind heart. Let's see. Reduces the bad cost of studying the healer lineage. Yeah, definitely gonna wait a little bit because 1,000 mag is a little bit pricey right now. And yeah, I wish I was still in control of Grius, so that way I could switch out archetypes.
You'll come again.
Yeah, better hope I can find this church and purify that sword I got from the dragon, otherwise I might be in some trouble.
Look, I don't give a toss who's king, I just want some coin. I don't give a toss who's king, I just want some coin.
Just pathetic.
Ridiculous.
All right then.
Alright, yeah, I should be going there, but let's check out these shops and see if we can get anything.
You! Oi there!
What a mess.
I was thinking of eating just before the royal funeral, but apparently the area in front of the Grand Cathedral is already quite crowded. It'd be a shame if I couldn't get inside. Let's leave now and make our way there quickly.
Oi there!
What am I gonna do?
Oh, an order! Quite the rare sight in a town like this. Sorry, but I'm about to close shop. The church's eyes on me if I leave it open on the day of the royal funeral.
You are?
Well, nobody said I couldn't go in there, so...
Just can't believe it's true.
What toast to the royal funeral? That's become one drink too many. Oh, my head hurts. Ah, sucks to be you, Pally. Alright, nothing else to do here.
You!
Is the king gone forever? It's a king!
Closery. Closery.
The royal funeral is set to commence. Everyone gather at the Grand Cathedral. Ah, I'm guessing this is the church here. Hey there, Padre. Got myself a little something for you. Today is the day of the royal funeral, so the believers have gathered at the Grand Cathedral. If you have need of our services, please be quick about it.
Share our faith.
Judging by the sword upon your hip, I take it you are a warrior. If you carry armaments with hidden potential, I can purify them for you. However, no matter how sincere you may be, you are still an elder. You must demonstrate a basic understanding of sanctism if you expect my cooperation. Oh, what, do I need to answer a quiz or something? If my wisdom was informed, I could ask the church to purify... Oh, of course. Certain equipment can be taken to the church and purified, after which it's born anew with enhanced capabilities and do special effects. You can unlock the purify function by raising the wisdom royal virtue.
Let us share our faith.
Let's see, light ball. Ooh, definitely not. Element absorption. Thrilling tintibulator. Let's see, tranquilizer, purified tea cake, and firmus ointment.
Closery.
The phrase closery contains lost ancient words within.
Pray with me.
Now, cast your eyes downward and put your hands to your face to pay your respects and bare your soul before God. Pray while covering both eyes and both hands? I feel like not being able to see anything would make me more anxious. Yeah, now, praise be to Yevon or whatever. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, later, Padre. Just maybe I'll just knock next time so I give you a chance to hide little Timmy. Bye! So the funeral procession has yet to begin. It's being organized by the church, isn't it? Obviously, it'll be His Eminence Ford in doing so. If all goes well, he'll be our next king. Obviously, you say. He's not even been named the official successor. Expect what you want, but still. Yeah, no, yeah, the nobles definitely seem to not exactly have a kind eye for Louis.
All right, then.
Alright, the church, the tavern, the recruitment center, the Hush Tiny Bee Inn. Morris Phantom.
Leave it out, mate.
All right then. Where to? What now?
Alright, well, definitely know where I'm supposed to be going.
Leave it out, mate.
All right then.
Yeah, not sure what that's supposed to be, but I feel like I should be going there.
Who else could it be? Oh. This is a joy.
Do the Lycan Magic Association's igniters have to be so damn expensive? I suppose all magic igniters are pretty costly. Here, May. Maybe it'll cause a large complaint with the shop owner. You know, like I did in the exchange earlier. Well, this shop is owned by Brigitte Lycan. She hasn't want to be trifled with. Regardless, I'm a paying customer. Let me speak with her. Oh, you really want to try that, buddy? Yeah, good luck.
Isn't this grand?
Hey, give me a lift. I came all the way to Grand Strand to see a royal funeral. What the? The Grand Cathedral's so crowded I'll never get in. And it was so hard to even get here.
If I may.
Madam, you must calm down. It'll be a while before we can depart. Being so irritated won't... I demand to see your manager! I am the manager. Look at this price tag. Who has that kind of money? I suppose that without one, most people can't cast magic. But luckily, I've got a cheat sheet.
Ridiculous.
Just who do you think you are? Don't tell me someone of your lowly stature actually intends to purchase an igniter. Surely the shop standards can't be so low that they would sell one to an elder. I wager you haven't even an idea what magical igniters are in the first place. Oh, do you? Are you trying to make a fool out of me? But in the interest of charity, allow me to impart the basics of magic onto your undeserving ears. Oh gee, how magnanimous of you. Listen well, you clod. Magic is activated by consuming a power called magla, the origin of magic. You can't see magla, but it's everywhere. In the air, in the soil, in our own selves even. But all that magla means nothing without a way to activate it. And that's where igniters come in. These days most come with their own magla crystals, so with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. That being said, igniters are expensive, as you can plainly see. The shop's windows are likely the closest you ever get to owning one. Oh, should we tell him?
Incredible.
So this is the latest model of magic igniter. I admit it does have a very high-end feel to it. AKA ripoff.
This?
These crystals aren't merchandise, are they? They just seem like lumps of magla. And they just leave it on display for anybody to go and steal. With an igniter like this, anyone can potentially wield magic. But that price certainly restricts those who can get one. Crystals of magic igniters. Aren't the crystals used as materials when they build the igniters? How are igniters even constructed anyway? Can't even begin to imagine how you make such a thing. Well, we may have an in. At this establishment, we only sell the very best magic igniters in the whole country. It's our policy to decline service to certain tribes, including the Elder. Apologies, but I must ask you to leave. I'll be back. Oh, wait, hold on. I'll be back. I thank you for understanding. Please do have a good day elsewhere. Yeah, no, I'll be back.
Beg pardon?
All right then.
Whatever will I do?
That's the end of this, man.
Excuse me.
All right then.
Come off it.
An elder?
I'll remember you. You walked through the wasteland to get here before, correct? Caught a ride on a carriage this time, huh? So the coachman did you a kindness.
Come off it.
Anyways.
All right then.
Not sure what that little indicator there is for, but whatever.
Just can't stand it.
Until a few years ago, Gotland and I used to park here in this carriage parking area. Lucky that was the only thing I looked forward to. Nowadays, there's a ban on them or something. Oh. A ban on runners, eh? Wonder why that is.
Excuse me.
That's the end of this, man.
Blimey.
Oh, you have to believe me. I saw it with my own two eyes. A monster was attacking a town and... Oh, come now. If any of that were true, an army would have already been dispatched. Enough of your daft stories.
That's terribly unfair.
It probably just got spooked by a wild dog and mistook it for a monster. A normal man would have just moved on, yet here you are, hobbling on about it. And yeah, Louise keeping knowledge of the human suppressed.
Beg pardon?
Awful big britches for an elder.
Yeah, do something about it.
Give it a fool, I say. Who else could it be?
Dreadful.
See, it's way too big. And you're a bit too big. I got carried away and started running down the central street. And now look at me. The Grand Cathedral feels like an eternity away.
Dreadful.
It's time.
Dreadful.
Let's see what we got to work with here.
You there?
Young man. I do not presume this is a paltry Mustari shop. From the Manova Archipelago to Ontario, we've wares from all over the country. The costs sometimes reflect that accordingly. However, we've all sorts of things. From gear with the power to heal the foodstuffs to, well, nothing you want your kitchen. What do you mean by that last bit? This place is a little suspicious. Do you want to buy something anyway? Minus mallets.
Can we talk?
He said that hitting opponents will make them forget things. Oh, you have a sharp eye and good taste. Do come again if you're so inclined.
You there?
Can we talk?
A base sweet that eases your anxiety when eaten.
Bye-bye now.
Oh, don't catch up, fancy.
What now?
Well, yeah, I can't purify my equipment, so it doesn't really matter if I switch classes now. But then again, I do want one for offense and one for support defense. And yeah, the mage would definitely fit the bill.
All right then.
How far?
You're not serious.
There was a bounty I'd seen after for a while. But when I asked about it at the recruitment center, I heard that Katerina had already taken it out. However you look, must be rough having to go up against the best bounty hunter in the country. It's frustrating, but I do honestly admire her for her excellent work. If she was a papyrus, I'm sure people would see her in a much better light. Oh, an expert bounty hunter, eh? Might want to keep that in the back of my hat. I'll keep that in mind.
Say there.
You keep away from me.
All right then.
Different part of Subshade Row. Interesting.
Say there.
It seems Sanctifex Folden will be the next king, as so my husband tells me. He has some standing with the Sanctus leadership, you see. He has all sorts of inside gossip. Incredible. My husband could never.
Eh?
Yeah, so Fordin and Louis are the most likely candidates to be the next king, eh?
You've come at a good time.
I know how to that. That's a nice sword you got there. Relax, I'm no thief, but that sword says you're a mercenary, so I've got a little proposal for you. You must have picked up some mag from fighting monsters, yeah? If you're not using it, let me take it off your hands. By mag, I'm talking about tiny magla crystal shards. I buy them up on order of the Sanctus Church.
Don't miss your chance to sell now.
The accumulators out there gather too, but I say they're inefficient. Anyway, what else could you use it for? Pretty sweet deal I'm offering, mate.
Isn't that...
Mag. That's the currency we use to study archetypes in academia. If you're really strapped for money, you could exchange mag here. You'll need both though, so I'll leave it up to you. The accumulators. A device that gathers magma crystals too small or impure for use, and refines them into magma crystals of sufficient quality for use in magic igniters. It has a number of open pipes that extends outwards, and is sometimes accompanied by a floating terminal device. Mainly stationed in areas where large amounts of people gather, such as Grand Trad or other large cities. The pipes of floating terminal collect magma from the atmosphere, though the amount collected is marginal because the technology is new. The quality of the crystals produced are a far cry from good, but they're sufficient for igniters that are linked with the increased efficiency in igniter production, which until now has always required natural crystals. Though unpopular with most of the nobility who sees them as an eyesore, they are viewed favorably by most. The main reason being that the crystals produced by igniters can be sold. This alleviates the discontent of those who feel deprived of the opportunity to make use of the magma that exists within everyone, as igniters and magic education are too expensive. Oh yeah, cash. The reef is the standardized unit of currency in the United Kingdom of Uchronia. It comes in several denominations marked by size, shape, and type of coin, and ranges in value from large gold coins to average silver coins to various copper coins for sum amounts. The largest denomination of reef is the Uchronian ingot, or ingot. They're the same thing, whatever. Equivalent to 20,000 reeve. It's rectangular in shape, fitted with a special stone to prevent forgery, and rarely seen due to its high value. The Uchronian gold coin, or gold, requires 5,000 reeve. It's a circular gold coin bearing the likeness of the first king of Uchronia, who's extolled as the merciful king. Silver coins come in two variations. The first, called silver, is the Uchronian silver coin, equal to 500 reeve. Its rounded shape bears the crest of the Uchronian royal family. The second, the regolith silver coin, is a relatively new denomination equal to 1,000 reeve, and is commonly known as church silver. It's issued by the Crown Theocracy to commemorate both the state's adaptation of Sanctism as its official religion and the construction of the relic of Grand Cathedral. It's the same triangular shape as the Sanctus crest and serves to reinforce the political power of the Sanctus Church. Separation of church and state? Sure. Copper coins have been in circulation across all three countries since before annexation and continue to be used today. There's no uniform value for them, and they're mainly used for exchanging nominal amounts too small for silver. These qualities, as well as how rarely they are to counterfeit, have led to them remaining unregulated. All copper coins are round in shape but feature various designs. The most common coin used in circulation is the Ukrainian standard, but there are many featured in geography from Oceania and Ontario as well. It's nothing but Clement this and Nobles that round here lately. Oh, it's killing me listening to it all. Alright, a weapon shop.
Hello there.
The Royal Funeral is being held today, so I've got to close up shop soon to move on my own way. If you're not going to make a purchase, get on with it, please.
What do you think?
In order to get the most out of any weapon, consideration must be paid to its type. For example, swords slash the enemy while lances pierce them. If you're familiar with the characteristics of a weapon, even the simplest of attacks may turn the tide. A weapon's affinity can disarm the victim before a blow is ever struck. For a true warrior, this is all common knowledge. But since so many of these days rely on igniters and skip the fundamentals, I figured I'd refresh your memory just to be safe. Let's see what you got here. Interesting investment there. I'm gonna weigh my options first. Definitely want to see what that other shop's got.
Oh.
Is that armor too big for you? The right fit's important. Yeah, I know, just browsing.
Welcome.
Oh, what a rare customer. Sorry, we'll be closing soon because of the royal funeral, I'm afraid.
What is it?
I'm sure I don't need to tell you, but there's no wisdom in buying the first piece of armor that happens to be within your budget. That may be reasonable when you're dealing with clothing or shoes, but for defensive gear, it's best to prioritize armor that suits your needs and body. If you start acting like some spoiled Clement and come back in here complaining and demanding a return for armor that doesn't fit, I swear I'll ban you. But it'd be bad for us to get banned from here. In any case, we should put some consideration into the compatibility between our armor and archetype. Yeah, sounds fair. Let's see, Grand Jacket's available for everyone, and...
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, definitely keeping the mind uniform.
Now then.
Yeah, I definitely think that that defense is going to be a little bit more important than weapons.
Hello there.
All right. Well, anyways, gonna call it a day. Let's see. Anything else around here?
Hey, mister.
Mum got cross with me. She said, "Don't say bad things about other people, but say bad things about Papyrus is A-okay." Oh, what kind of bad things? Big ears, no horn, you smell like poo. Huh? You're not home either, mister. Are you, Papyrus?
Oh.
Is the procession so far? I suppose it wouldn't pass through a dingy street like this. There's no way they'd bring the king near a street full of Paripas. Whoa there, hold on there. Is that note over there? Don't stare, I can feel my skin crawling. Oh, trust me, buddy, I'll do a lot worse to you. Anyways, yeah, till next time, folks. This is David on David's Brain. See you when I see ya. Bye-bye.